Everyone, hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Erica Mance, and what's good? I'm super happy to see you here right now. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new. Right off the top, don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, do all that fun stuff. And yeah, anyway, let's get into the video. I wanted to talk about dry January. Such a fun topic. I know. What's good? Me and my co-host here. He's a little, hello, say hi. He's doing fine. We're just gonna talk about dry January real quick because I did it and I wanted to share some thoughts and wanted to see if any of y'all did it and if any of you would do it. It doesn't have to be in January, but would you do it? Funny thing is, I kind of forgot my whole itinerary for the video at work, and I'm still gonna go forward with filming this because I have no time. I'll get it out today and I don't have time to make a new one. We're just gonna improvise. I guess what I want to start off with is, what is dry January? What is it? What is dry January? It's I don't know. It's a month where you don't drink. It's just dry. You know what? You give up. And people do it for a lot of reasons, whether that be weight loss or health issues, or they just want to be sober or want to check themselves because maybe they have a dependency. Who knows? But it's actually like a whole challenge commitment thing, like public health initiative in the UK. So it's a serious thing. Does it work? I don't know. I feel really good about doing it and completing it, and I deserve a pat on the back. See that, Pat? Can I give you a pat? Only dry January people only. You know, all jokes aside, yeah, like people do it for a various amount of reasons. I did it for a couple, and also I don't know, I just wanted a break, you know. It's not just because of the accurate reasons of like health, whether that be like a beer belly or, you know, the hangovers at age 30, pretty bad. Did it for a variety of reasons, and I think that in the 30 days that I didn't drink, because I did break it once for a pre-planned day, I think I definitely did shed like a pound or two, and then I do feel healthier, like mentally and physically, even though physically I'm going through another thing, but I do feel much better. And also I feel way more comfortable with myself because I had to handle like so much sober. I noticed that I like to drink with any type of mood. I like to be accompanied by beer. That is my, you know, that's like my comfort, whether I'm sad, whether I'm happy, whether I'm watching a movie at the movies, or hanging out with a friend, or I'm hanging out alone, or whatever the case may be. I always like, oh, like it'd be nice to have a beer. Or maybe if I'm making a YouTube video for my YouTube channel and I'm like, oh, I want a beer, and then I pull out an NA. This is my NA recommendation. It's Budweiser Zero, and it actually tastes like Budweiser. I had this the other day at brunch, and they had a bunch of NA recommendations, which I was super happy about, because not drinking is super hard when Coca-Cola or water is your only options. Like, I like when I have mocktails or NA beers, so I was happy to try this for the first time the other day. But yeah, cheers to getting through dry January. So yeah, I got into it for a couple different reasons, and honestly, can you hold this for me? Thanks. It was a good time. I did learn that I could discipline myself way more than I think. Like, I can definitely control. I don't need to have a drink, which is cool. Sometimes you also feel obligated, especially if you're going out with your friends and they're all getting drinks. I don't need it. Also, like, price-wise, finances, that reflected in my bank account, because I just definitely saved a little bit of money. Of course, it went to other things, but it was other things that I needed. So, you know, I'm doing good here. So yeah, it helped with my health because I'm feeling lighter, feeling better physically, mentally. It helped with my finances. It helped with like my confidence with myself, of course, like being able to discipline myself, being able to control. I feel like those are 3 big things that I learned. Also, to try to not have a beer with every single thing I do. Of course, I felt like I was also doing like Cali sober from time to time throughout the month of January, so that kind of helped relax me a little bit. Other than NAs, I had these like CBD THC drinks that were really mellow. Usually it would be like 2 milligrams of like 2 milligrams THC, 5 milligrams like CBD. So I was just chilling. So it was also just a different reality, not too altered, which is nice because alcohol alters your state of mind so much. I was trying to read more books to help me get by because I wanted to do AA, and I was just like, and I just don't feel like I fit there, you know what I mean? Doing Dry January really gave me the time to seriously reflect on that. Like, all right, what kind of support group would I want to be a part of? Where could I find support? How do I feel comfortable? Talking about being dependent on alcohol for me has been really such a relief. People understand me much more than I thought they would, so it makes me so much more comfortable to face a reality that's really hard for people. So I was trying to think of spaces to put myself in to like feel more comfortable to talk about it more openly. And AA obviously comes across many people's minds, but I kind of took to YouTube and I found a lot of videos that really helped me get by. Of course, it's Dry January, so a lot of content is revolved around Dry January, which is cool. 3 videos I saw were Crooked Media, and that one was in reference to how Gen Z doesn't drink that much alcohol, which I really enjoyed because they brought a couple different people, different journeys of sobriety, and then they brought like an expert. So it's, you know, you get that relatable side and you get the facts, which is nice. And I'll link these down below. Another one was Channel 5, and they were in my home state of New Jersey looking at a dry town, giving, you know, information regarding that. How did it get there? What's wrong with alcohol or like prohibition and all this stuff that happened, and just this country as a whole and our reliability, I guess, or reliance, I should say, on alcohol. And then I saw like celebrities who are sober and stuff, and it was just all cool content to watch and to see, because I don't know why, even though all of this existed before, well, some of it didn't, but I know in general people are like sober or whatever, it just, I don't know, you still feel alone, if that makes sense. So I feel like this is like all the stuff I was thinking of during Dry January. Like, it just really gave me a moment to just really reflect on it and then figure out what I would like to do and how I would like to do it and what does everyone else think about it. And I just, besides like reaching out to like people online, just like my real life friends really helped me get through with a lot of this. I just appreciate so much when they'd be like, oh, is it okay if I drink? We don't have to go to this area. We don't have to drink. Or they wouldn't let me drink. Or they'd be like, it's fine. We could hang out another time and drink. You know what I mean? It's so incorporated in hangout sessions, but also my friends are okay with not doing that, which is good sign. You know, you don't want to be with people who are gonna try to like derail you from trying to practice good habits. Oh, this talking is making me thirsty. This one's a good one, y'all. I really like this NA beer. And I really like the label. It's like white, it looks cool. It's just like the 0 that's red. So yeah, so all that stuff was really fun to go through. And, you know, I'm not gonna get through everything in 1 month. You know, you don't realize your whole life's problems, or you're not gonna get rid of certain vice overnight or within the month. This is a long-term journey for me. I would like to incorporate a lot of, not just Dry January, just do it more often. Even if if I'm like, all right, this is a dry 2 weeks for me. Just like, I'm super happy that I'm gonna be able to really be strict with myself moving forward. I want to make sure I'm really not, because at the end of the day, right now, I don't see myself not drinking. So that's why I'm like, how could I control it and maintain it? Because at this point, it's like I don't want to. I'm just being annoying with myself. So I'm just like, okay, if you're not gonna stop drinking, then what are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? To like be freaking normal, because it's either you don't stop or you do stop. I know there's no middle ground, and I don't know what's gonna happen. My long-term idea is to just be sober. Now I'm just slowly trying to take the steps to get there. So I think this past year has been really an eye-opener. So it feels really good to get this far, because I think 2 years, 3 years ago, I would have been like, it's not really a big deal. But it's just so normalized in this country, you know what I mean? Just such a normal thing. It's so normal that there were some breweries that kind of bothered me because they weren't doing a lot of, like, I didn't find a lot of NA beers this time around. I know it's expensive to brew non-alcoholic beer, so Budweiser could get away with doing it, you know what I mean? Because they just have more money. But it was hard because I kind of tested myself and I went to a brewery, but I knew they had an NA on tap. it was so hard being there at first, but then it felt really nice. Even though I was just drinking an NA beer, I felt really comfortable and it felt like really fun to just be there. And I realized I just wish that more breweries had this, because then I would still be going out to events like this. Like if more craft breweries had just like NAs all year round, at least one. When I went to drag brunch and I discovered this beer, like not a lot of places offer non-alcoholic beer, which I think they should. Or you can get the CBD THC drinks and drink it before. I know, I'm just saying. This is everything that I've experienced within the month, and it was a great month. Okay, one of the best months I've had in a few months. That's everything I got from Dry January, and I just wanted to share it. I know when I read A New Pair of Glasses, it wasn't my most popular video, but this is something that I want to feel comfortable with talking about, especially with my subs. And it's nothing wrong, there's nothing wrong with this. I'm just saying, like, this is my thoughts on Dry January. It was a fun thing. I want to incorporate it more. Have you done it? What did you learn from it? Or I don't know, it's interesting. And also if you have any NA beer recommendations, because I tried this one and I tried Beck's. Basura. Ugh, I hated the Beck's. The Beck's one tasted so bad. And I was just like, I don't want to keep, and then I had to commit, you know what I mean? I had to buy a whole 6-pack of Beck's NA, and then I had to drink, I dumped most of it, but I drank a little bit of it, and I was just like, I don't like this NA beer. Hit or miss still. So if you have any recommendations, even like mocktail recipes, I'm down for that. Dry January is officially over, and although it's over, it will not be forgotten. I'm gonna be incorporating all the healthy habits I've learned in January and put it in practice. That's about it. All right, cheers. I hope you had a good January. I know time has been flying. Was January not the longest, shortest month? Because it felt that way to me. It was such a long, short month. Cheers to y'all. I hope you're doing good today, and I'm surely doing good. Can't wait. After this, I'm probably gonna edit this video. Stay up late doing that, drinking my NA beers. But don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. You have anything to say? Oh wow. He said it, not me. All right, guys. Nice hanging out. And once again, cheers to the best subs ever. Thank you for sticking around. The Great American Budweiser Zero.